I promise you, this HC chemistry question will be in your next exam. And if you scroll up this video, you will lose these marks.
Question 11 is a gas laws question, and it is a quantitative style one where you actually have to do some calculation. Question asks, at 25 degrees Celsius and 100 kPa, a sample of air will behave as an ideal gas. If the pressure remains constant, at what temperature will the sample take up twice the original volume? So because they've told us this gas is an ideal one, we need to write out the ideal gas law, which is of course PV equals nRT. Since we're solving for volume, we're going to isolate volume on one side of the equation, where V equals nRT on P. Now, if we wanted to double volume and leave all of these constants the same, so let's say this volume at the start is from an initial mole amount at the start with an initial temperature at the start and initial pressure at the start. If we wanted to now show that we have a volume of twice the amount of V1, in other words 2V1, so if we wanted to take this equation and now instead double the volume, we can write this as 2V1 equals to some expression of the other variables. In the question stem, they told us that pressure remains constant, and because it's the same sample of air, the moles will remain constant as well. This means that N1, P1, and R will all stay the same because nothing has changed. They are remaining constant. However, the question is asking you how must you change temperature 1 in order to keep this expression true. And to do that, since we've doubled the left, we must have doubled temperature 1. So this second temperature is twice the temperature of the initial one. So going back to the question, we see we started at 25 degrees Celsius. And what might be tempting to do is to say that now we have to double the temperature, the answer must be B, 50 degrees Celsius. But think, what's wrong here? Of course, when you insert your temperature into the ideal gas law, we must insert it in Kelvin. And so 25 degrees Celsius is in fact 298 Kelvin. And when we double 298 Kelvin, it is not 50 degrees Celsius, it is actually 596 Kelvin. So make sure whenever you are doing questions involving temperature, you must always use Kelvin, because you will otherwise make mistakes like this one.
So if you're looking to band 6 HC chemistry, you know that you cannot make mistakes like this one. At Catalyst Chemistry, we have the best resources, the best tutors, and therefore the best results. Our enrollments close next week Monday, so make sure if you're keen that you go to the link in our bio, submit a form on our website, and we'll give you a call to make sure your enrollment is all sorted. Otherwise, add this mistake to your mistake journal, and we'll see you in the next one.